Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol TTCM. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. The big thing that occurred today is just kind of not really an update, but more so confirmation would be an accurate term, but is in regards to this green line right here, which I've talked about before at 0.016. You can see the price did go down there, and I did a great job. Not only did it hold, actually then from that point generated a very nice bounce in the upwards direction. So good to see that there seems to be some power down here around the 0.016 mark. So needless to say, that is still, remains that near-term level of support. And if the price does go back down there, then yeah, nothing fancy other than, you just want to see history repeat itself and get another bounce. But good to see that that green line did indeed act as support. In the event 0.016 does not hold up, then the next key overarching level of support would be down here at that pink line, which on my chart denotes the famous 200 period moving average. Even if you have a very basic understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 200 period, and you know that, from the overarching point of view, that is definitely the level that you do want to see act as support, if, prices go down there and get near it. And right now it's not near it, but nonetheless, still want to at least get it documented. So again, support-wise, 0.016, and then the 200 period simple moving average. As far as levels of resistance are concerned, in the very near term, seems to be some that have set up right here at the 2-cent mark. A whole bunch of times today, the price got right up around that area, and you can see right there rejected, and then rejected a couple of times this afternoon. Actually, more than a couple of times, about 4 different times rejected. So 0.02 for whatever reason now all of a sudden is going to be acting as that area of resistance. So keep an eye on that in the short term. But then from the bigger picture point of view, as far as resistances are concerned, that is where the purple line comes into play, the 50 period moving average. And that's just based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. And that's already played out here. So right there is where the price broke below it. You can see the price bouncing on the back test. That is right where the price ran out of steam. So that remains that overall level of resistance. But all in all, assuming you care about the big picture point of view, the overall trend is still bullish, and the price does still have an opportunity to chip away and build an overall higher base. So that's why staying above that 200 period is important. So we'll see how this week continues to play out. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only 1 losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.